No, just message Lex. That'll take care of everything.
Yeah, I said, hey bro, it's me, Beast. but I have. He hasn't replied, so I can't say much. He has to do what he has to do. All right, now it's starting. Sweet. Now we just gotta wait for the others. Takes about a minute, and after we get loads of people. Let me just go my channel link. Oh, there we go. What's up, best Anthony? Welcome to the stream, man. If you enjoy my streams, man, make sure to like and subscribe, please, bro, and wait for other content. What's up, Dalen? What's up, Unfazed? What's up, 21 Savage? What's up, Sean? What's up, everyone? Right now, we don't have everyone, but we do have Daniel, which is our main person. So for the others, by the way. But we have our main guy, which is Daniel. Introduce yourself, man.
Hey, what's up? What's up? This is Prodigal Grim. I'm the community manager. Some of you love me, some of you hate me. I go either way.
I don't think anyone hates you, to be honest. Like, after they knowing you, they know what you're doing, and like they trust you and everything. So I think you're fine as it is. No one hates you. That's my opinion, though.
You gotta see some of the hate mail. Oh, it's good.
Hold on. Let me just share it out quickly to other people. Oh god, we've got loads of people. What has everyone been saying then? Okay, sorry, hold on. Hey, Rama, quick question. Hit me up, man. What's the question on? Oh, he's subscribing like, thanks, Lil Savage. Oh god.
Oh, that adventure door. That was a good wrap.
I had to max it because I forgot. I had one that was maxed, but one that didn't. So I had to go through every Ventador, and I found out it was this one. Okay, now
have you had a chance to start mixing out your cars or tuning them to different lobbies?
Well, I'll just max them, to be honest, because the best way is to max them, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, well I mean just in general, trying to prep for like the 7.0 stuff. Because you're gonna need more than just max cars, you'll need lobby tunes too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just maxing everything right now. But I'm gonna get the main cars. Oh, I think Next just messaged me. Oh yeah, he did. Yes. Oh.
Like I haven't had time to tune jack diddly crap, and I still want to tune up my legacy garage, but I haven't had time. So
I'm adding Lex Drama right now. So yeah, he just wants to join. He just messaged me right now. So let me just add him quickly.
Yep.
Where is it? How do I add people? I forgot now. Oh, there we go. Found it. Sweet. There we go. I'll just add him quickly. Hold on. Where are you, Lex? There you go. Ring. Alright, now we've got Lex in the house. Yeah. Alright, let's see what he does. Alright, but as we're saying right now, I just had Joe's Spectre tie glitching live low. Wait, what? Just Spectre?
God, don't even get me started like that.
What's up, King Races? What's up, Will, aka my leader? What's up, man? Talking to Daniel and Lex Drama right now. And we're just gonna go through the updates and everything, I guess. What anyone's got to ask. You never know. Just so we can have just a quick talk. Is Lex in here still or not? No, he's not yet. Alright. Oh god. Oh god, we got this fight going on right now. 11 people watching. You were glitching, Kit. When is the update dropping, guys? I don't know if there is a time, but you can ask. I think I know what the answer is, but yeah.
We don't have a time yet. It's on the to-do list. Basically, we're working as hard as we can on it, and rather than giving out a bad date and saying, hey, we're going to release it on whatever, we'd rather have the build running smooth and everything as complete as humanly possible, and then say we're going to put it out on date X, Y, or whatever the hell.
I was expecting like to say that. I was expecting it, so I wasn't surprised if you would say that or not.
I'm ready to get it out the door. It's a lot of work, and there's going to be a lot of stuff that's coming up. You know, after like 7.1 and 7.2, like we're already planning on. Like, there's so many features that we had slated for 7.0 that they're not all going to make the cut. So that means they'll come afterwards. Really cool stuff. We'll actually talk about that on one of the future episodes of Rivals Live. There's literally enough features that didn't make the cut to have an entire stream about it.
Because I don't know if it's hard for you guys. Like, you couldn't do everything in just one update. Do you know what I mean? You have to start like just with the normal stuff and upgrade it better after the updates go past. Like,
well, heck. This right here, like 7.0 is almost like Racing Rivals 2. I mean, literally, because we're like chopping out so much of the old code and then putting in brand new systems and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it is to call it an update is an understatement.
Yeah. Oh God, what's I saying? Can I please get my mod back? Fine then. My biggest concern is the. Oh wait, what did he say? He says dropping with issues present. Craig just said, my biggest concern is the update dropping with the issues present.
Alright, so like there's always been like light lagging, and there's been some weird bugs here and there and connection issues and all that kind of stuff along the way. And like a couple months ago there was the -11 issues that were plaguing the game, and we managed to figure all that kind of stuff out. The big thing to take away is that since Carbonated took it over back in, I guess, January-ish, February-ish of last year, we had to learn the whole system from the ground up. So yeah, we made a couple mistakes here along the way, but we've been learning, and what we ended up learning was a lot of the stuff just needed to get thrown out. The concepts, the ideas, stuff like that definitely needed to stay, but it needed some TLC. So that's what this is about. The current issues that are still around, this is trying to remedy that stuff.
Fair enough. Oh God, everyone's just attacking Joey. Oh God. Do we have Dr. Daddy in the house right now? Well, I think he does. Did you say anything? Dr. Daddy.
What's up?
Oh, there we go. What's good, man? What's good, bro? Everyone that just heard that voice, it's Dr. Daddy. Welcome, bro.
Hey. Yeah, we can hear you.
Alright. What are you guys like planning to do maybe in the next update, if you know what I mean? Like, what do you guys reckon you guys gonna probably introduce or say or re-add?
Well, Colby mentioned it on the last stream. He was talking about doing a new version of tournaments that's actually fun and doesn't actually take a day and a half to fill, just to get one round in. So that's one thing, but I literally don't know what will be in the next one. We are so focused on just trying to get 7.0 finished and out the door. We're not thinking that much further in the future, and I've got a list of features that are coming out, but I can't tell you those yet. You have to tune in on that episode.
I had one question that was... Oh, what's up, Lex, bro? Welcome to the stream, man. I just wanted to ask you one question, because I never got to understand it or got answered by it. What's happening when you, like, how to earn money? Is it easier to earn money, or is there going to be, like, no RRC in 7.0?
Oh, there's definitely be RRC. There has to be. It's still going to be the principal way to upgrade your car. It's still going to be the principal way to bet and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So RRC is definitely going to continue to be one of the foundational currencies of Rivals. So does that answer your question?
Yeah, thanks.
And in regards to earning, sorry. Earning RRC, because there are live events and there's Tuner Challenge and a whole bunch of other stuff we haven't really gone over, or like in the different types of live events, there's tons and tons of ways to earn RRC. And I forget who it was. I think it was Pigpen was talking the other day, maybe Wednesday night. He's like, tuning is going to be so much more important in the game, and everybody's going to be starting off with few to no cars because it's kind of a new world, at least for the 7.0 cars. And how do you make sure that you have the available RRC to tune all these new cars?
Yeah.
So that's up to us to make sure that you can earn enough RRC. And that's actually something we were talking about yesterday, right before I left work. But we've talked about it several times because it's not just a one discussion kind of thing. There's actually a long series of formulas, and you have to take a look at the entire game as a whole. You have to look at every single aspect and every single way you can earn RRC, whether it's from perfect shifts, perfect launches, for events. Like when we talked about live events, you've got 3 different types of ways to beat it. The first time you win, that can give you a boost of currency, and then if it's repeatable and you beat it again, then you don't get that extra boost. You just get the normal win whatever the normal prize is. And then you have the entire challenge itself. So you have you have the entire event itself. So like a live event may have 3 challenges. So you've got a first win prize for the challenge, then you have your noble win prize for that challenge, and then you have the prize for the entire event. So anyways, you take all these little ways of making RRC, you put it in a bunch of formulas, and then you have to figure out how much do you need to earn.
Yeah.
To be able to keep on tuning and all that kind of stuff.
Because I got told how people's been saying, oh, you have to just basically upgrade your car with gems. I was like, if that's so, I don't know how that's going to work out with everyone. And I was like, that should not be true. I'm guessing so.
That would be terrible.
I don't know how
just to do like timers and stuff like that, so you'll be able to buy down your timers and whatnot. I mean, that's not going to change, and we may change things like how much. Like right now, and this is totally hypothetical, so nobody quote me.
Yeah.
Like right now, you can install a part after it hits 59 seconds.
Jeez.
And maybe that'll turn into maybe 2 minutes in the future, or maybe instead of being 2 gems per hour, maybe it'll be a gem per X amount of minutes or something like that. But before you jump the gun and think, oh my God, that's going to go up, remember the number of gems or the value of gems is changing too. So it's a really big puzzle. It's like trying to solve 3 Rubik's cubes at one time.
I just because obviously I've never spent a penny on this game. You can probably see my records. I've just never spent a penny on this game. I don't know how it's gonna feel like to start from 0 and make your way up without doing campaign. And I feel that it's gonna be possibly a little bit of a struggle, but everyone will get to know it after, if that makes sense.
Well, it's going to be kind of a little of an uphill battle for everybody, but that's kind of the fun of it too, because no one's going to have a super big advantage. No one's going to be all the craziness right now. Well, I've got 20 million RRC, so I'll just upgrade everything. And now everybody's going to be kind of in this little pool of, all right, what cars do I get? What cars do I upgrade? What the hell? Trying to tune again and figure out the new lobby system. There's a whole bunch of different puzzle pieces to it, and everybody's going to be doing it at the same time.
Fair enough. Because I just don't want to get worried if it's going to be too hard or so.
Nah. I mean, we're already making sure that there are easy events and medium events and hard events and some super hard events, and we're trying to cover all the axes.
Hold on.
Danny,
Mm-hmm.
can you not hear Lex?
No, I cannot hear Lex.
You can't. He said he can't hear you.
Oh, you can't hear us? That's strange.
I don't know. I can hear you perfectly fine. But Daniel, Lex was asking, so is tuning going to be like more important now than just maxing?
Oh, hell yeah. We've already talked about how like events will be almost every single challenge will have a lobby restriction to it. Like 1645 rear-wheel drive B class or whatever, but almost everything will have a lobby rating restriction to it.
Can I just ask, would you be able to like give us information of like what the lowest lobby may be for the legacy events, if that's alright?
Say again?
Will there be like a specific lobby, like it can't go anything low under like 1640 or 1650? Anything below that you can't enter the legacy events?
Yeah, well, we originally said that it was going to be nothing below 1640,
Okay.
but there may be like a one or any events that are below 1640 will be few and far between. Most events will fall 1640 and above.
Alright, hold on, I need to invite Lex again, because somehow he can't hear us.
How about now? You guys hear me still or no?
Yeah, Lex, we can hear you,
There's
man.
a Lex.
There we go, we can hear you,
You
Lex.
better get off that McDonald's Wi-Fi, Lex.
Everybody can hear me now? Daniel, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
Big Ted,
everyone.
the one and only.
Yeah.
Say again, what did you just say?
Say again.
Say what did you just say?
It's Pig Pen, the one and only. Puerto Rican Pig Pen.
Oh, really? I don't know if there's a Lex in here. Oh, yeah, there is, but there's no Joe. Joe can't be with us right now. But I'll be with him next stream when he streams at 9 PM, basically.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of work lately, so I've been kind of away from the game, but I'm not too far.
You're too famous, bro. You don't reply to anybody anyways.
Dude, I went today and I turned on my messenger, and now I know how Daniel feels. I got about 45 messages.
Dude, this is
Every
crazy.
time I click them all and try to respond to everybody, somebody gets missed.
Yeah,
That's all.
It's always the one person that gets missed and they get all mad. Like, oh, so
Yeah, what you have to do is the same way you do on Facebook where you bump it, just type bump.
Yeah, it's crazy because mine's the same way. I don't get nearly blown up like I'm sure Daniel does, but questions and stuff, I just get blown up. Bro, can you shout me out? Bro, can I get a free car? It's oh my god.
It's all day long. Hey, I'm banned. Unban me right now. Yeah. Get right on.
I'm right on that.
Yeah, let me think about that. Nope.
Like, it's usually like I've been banned before, and that was because I didn't know anything about the tournament where you can clone the tournaments. I didn't know. But so I was going and doing tournaments trying to win cars, and then I got banned. I'm like, what the hell did I get banned for? And then that's when I found out that that's how you clone the cars.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes good people get wrapped up in stupid stuff.
I was like, all right. But I mean, I'd much rather be safe than be sorry, because obviously you can go back and figure out if they really were banned or not, like if they really deserved it or not, rather than have Peter out there not get banned.
Yeah,
sometimes it's really
I
hard
want
to
to
do.
help. I want to help everybody that PMs me. You know, I always feel like I want to help everybody out, but it's so many. You know, after talking to Daniel for 10 times in a row, and every single time I talk to him about somebody being banned, it gets home.
It's not even that. It's like you help so many people out that you're hurting yourself. It's
No, and then all of a sudden, then something goes wrong, and Lex did this to us and did that to us. You know.
Oh, it's definitely a double-edged sword. I remember when I got put on the Players Council for the first time, and everybody said, "Oh, this is going to be awesome," and then a couple weeks later, they're like, "Oh, screw you."
they don't realize that, yeah, you're on the Players Council, yeah, you work with Carbonated, but you only have so much control.
Dear God.
Yeah. Well, I have no control. I'm just a player like everybody else.
Yeah, same. Everyone's just a player, but like, don't know how to explain it so well.
Just like everybody else. You know. What are you gonna do?
Like- Yeah,
The
Carl.
new tuning system is going to be better. Is it official that the ban or passing too many cars in mills and all that.
Mills, that has not been lifted. That's probably not going to get lifted.
So
Is it the
right
same?
now,
Oh.
Cars up.
Yup.
Is it the same with cars as well? Like, is there a limit to pass cars to a different account, so in 7.0?
There used to, well, I don't know. We may leave it where it is now. I don't know. Basically, we couldn't remove it. We just raised the limit to a point where it doesn't matter what it is.
Oh, okay. I was confused what you're talking about. You're talking about the limit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because
What
like,
about, I know it's one RRC right now. Now, when the update comes out, is it going to go back to normal, or is there going to be some changes, or stay at one RRC? I haven't been watching the streams. I've been busy. Whenever y'all go live, I'm just getting off work, so it's like,
I don't know what it's going to be in 7.0. I don't know that it'll be a necessary thing to have. I'm trying to remember why that was put in place in the first place. I wanted to take this back when people were hijacking other people's accounts.
No, I'm talking about tuning in general, like the cost of tuning in general.
The cost of tuning is going to change entirely. It's going to be the same in essence, but because like how much RC you get and all that kind of stuff, all of it's going to be changed. You know, we've talked about that kind of stuff and what's the right price on for parts to be, what's the right install timer, what all that kind of stuff. It's like a never-ending discussion.
Okay. It's.
are you guys gonna ever have like a tuning setup? Basically, like there'll be like you can change how first gear drives, how the final drive changes, like the suspension, everything. You know what I mean? Like with other games now.
One day we probably will. That's just not today.
Yeah.
I would love to have tunable gear ratios.
Yeah.
Engine swaps.
That's what I want.
And we've talked about it quite a bit at the office because it's kind of like it's what we would love for it to be in the game. But first we've got to do all this other stuff. You know, making more team features and things like that. Make better events and whatnot for people to be able to play in and get currency that they need to upgrade cars. So you have to make a good foundation. After we get the foundation solid, and then we can do a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Because
I kind of wish it was tomorrow.
Dude, I'm ready for it to get your art. I really am. It's just I get pinged on what about this, and what about that, and what else is changing it, and I don't mind answering all the questions, but I kind of like, well, I want to stop answering the questions, and I want people to experience it.
Right, and that's the best. You know, it's more of a surprise. You know.
I have like one good question to ask. I don't know if it's going to depend on others, maybe like Dr. Daddy, because he does pinks a lot, and I know that for a fact. So when you go to a lobby, will there be like loads of lobbies to enter? Because like if you see right now, if you go to a lobby, you end up being on your own. There'll be like only one lobby that is going to be full or semi-full, if that makes sense.
What he's saying is, because I go into a lobby, I'll go into a lobby and nobody will be in the lobby. It'll just be bots.
Yeah.
20 times to finally find a lobby.
Well, let's talk about what the real cause of that problem is.
Wow.
There you go. You hit the nail on the head. That's one of the things that we're aiming to change. And we make the game more interesting. We make it easier. We make the learning curve a little bit easier, more fun, and not so hardcore. And we'll see more players come in, and lobbies will fill up.
I just always had that problem because, like, if you go to an S-Class lobby right now, for example, you'll be on your own at least half the time. And I just, like, there's nothing to do in it, to be honest. It's just like, so I just leave that lobby and I just go into a different class. And I'm just like, I can't really pinks in S-Class. Or R-Class 1673 or so, if that makes sense.
I'll just go to chat right now.
I'm just taking mods off quickly. And just for the viewers right now, if I took your mod off, sorry, but there's way too many people. I just like to have the most important
it's not
people.
even that. There's just so many immaturity. There's so much immaturity going on.
Yeah, the spam by Dalen. I understand he wants to help me a lot, but like, I just don't need the spam at the moment. That's a lot of spamming.
So now, when the update comes, I mean, obviously there's no set date, and that's fine. But like Lex was saying, I want it to come out just because like it's been talked about, and I hate anticipation. Like it's nice, but I want to be here already. I just hope it's everything that like there's no bugs. Obviously, there's going to be some bugs.
Yeah.
But
I can guarantee there's going to be some bugs. I mean, as massive overhaul and changes that we're doing, there will be some bugs. And then we were joking about it the other night. We're like, we're going to put out 7.0. It's going to be fun, and we're going to all be camping out at the office, getting ready to take a look and see what happens. But that's like, with as big a changes as we're making, things are going to happen. But we're also like already reaching out to some people and getting information for people that want to beta test and stuff like that. So we're taking strides.
Oh God,
That's all
Dr.
we
Daddy.
can do.
Oh, Dr. Daddy, what are you doing?
that's Joe Spector.
Yeah, I know it is. Like, okay, can I just point this out? I'm not saying that he ain't a scammer or not. I've had this talk to Craig and Bryan.
Oh, he's definitely.
Yeah, you guys can say he's a scammer. I probably agree because there is call out. But I just personally myself, I've just never been scammed by him. He's always went first with me, everything legit.
He's never scared me either. He's got his favorites. But, to me, it's not like in real life where you get a second chance and, this is the internet, and once you break that trust once, you can
You're done.
break it, no matter how good, how many good deals you do. The moment you do it once, you can't be trusted.
That's exactly how I am. I don't care. I mean, I don't care. Like Lex is well known. I don't care if he vouches for him. It does not matter.
I do not. Let me get this straight. I do not vouch for Joe Spector. I know you always
I'm not saying
out
you
there,
if you
and
did,
I am not.
Any player, and I don't care who it was, if Lex started doing it tomorrow, I'd ban him in a heartbeat.
Oh God.
If you make threats against, you know where I'm going with this. If you would make threats on another player's life because you lost a race, I'm sorry, I don't want you playing with my community.
No, exactly, and it's uncalled for. Like this game is supposed to be fun, and yeah, you can joke around, you can talk trash,
And you should be loyal and like just respect everyone how they want to be respected back. That's what I take it
Every
in.
time I see Lex, I'm like, come here, Lex, you're slow.
Right. and I enjoy that, and I have a good time. It's all about the competition, but I never heard you tell me you were going to kill my entire family.
Talking smack is one thing. We love to do that. And heck, but that kind of shenanigans, nope. I'm not gonna hear it. Not gonna put up with it.
Yeah, but I see all the point that you guys are saying that. Yeah, he's scammed. He's never trusted. It's understandable. I just been never personally scammed by him. Every time he wants to come to me buying a car, like for example, like last time he bought a 12C for 1.5 mil. He gave the money first, and it was all fun. But I understand. Once you're a scammer, you're always a scammer. It's always known for that. I understand though.
And he's a cool dude. Don't get me wrong. It's not. I find him extremely funny. But when you sit there and you do that to somebody else, like if I scam, if I did something wrong and Daniel doesn't ban me, I'll be upset with him. I don't care who it is. It's unacceptable.
It is. Like I said, I don't doubt that. Obviously, most of the stuff he's saying, he doesn't mean it. Is he really going to come kill somebody's family? Absolutely not.
We hope so. You never know these days, man.
Exactly.
It's true too.
You don't talk about that stuff. It's.
You gotta take everything serious because
It just makes you look like a really bad person. Bad representation to yourself, basically.
And it's not. And I don't doubt that he hasn't. I mean, there's people like Lex was saying. There's people he likes that he won't scam, but there's always that one time when you trust him too much, and then he gets you good.
Right.
And I'm willing to take that chance with anybody that I'm cool with. Like I said, I don't associate with that stuff. If you do, that's cool. That's on you. That's not me.
We were talking about garage vouchers on Big Ben's channel one night, and he's like, "Well, how do you decide who you would garage vouch for?" I'm like, I'm not going to garage vouch for anybody that I would invite to my house, and if they just started rummaging through my fridge, it'd be okay. I mean, Lex, if you wanted to come over and hang out at the house, grab a beer out the fridge, cool. I would garage vouch for him back in the day, but if you ain't on that level, I ain't garage vouch. Gonna garage vouch.
Yeah, I mean, I'll
get a bunch of tags. I'm not doing it.
If I would let you go on my account and do stuff, I'll garage vouch for it.
You know, like garage vouch. I'm not garage vouching for you.
I would not let anybody ever, like, even though I trust Flex, I still would never let him have my account.
No.
I don't let anybody touch my account.
No,
and there was a recent incident there was an incident recently with one player, and I'm not going to say names, but he did some stupid stuff on a bunch of other people's accounts, and he ended up getting them banned. And he was a respected member of the community, and he didn't have any, there was no negativity around this guy, but he did something stupid, and it cost a lot of people a couple-week ban.
It had nothing to do with it, and at the end of the day, that's why you got to be careful, because you honestly don't know what somebody's about. You don't know what they're real, like, they portray a personality online, but you really don't know.
Exactly.
I
mean, you might be able to get a good read on somebody, but then again, it could be like you said, it all could be portrayed as something, and they're really not. So.
Yeah, right now, I'm not gonna scam you.
Don't never scam me.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I just can't do it, man. I'm sorry.
Like, I mean, I've asked you to vouch for me one time, and then, which you did, but even then, like, there's a lot of times I'll do deals, and I don't even need vouch. You're like, oh, you're Dr. Daddy? No problem, I'll go first.
And again, it's not that when I turn on my notifications, I don't even know what happened. I got to go through the page, and hopefully I find it, because it's so many notifications and so many people tagging me.
Yeah. And I mean, and like I said, like, people will be like, oh yeah, you're Dr. Daddy, oh, I'll go first, no problem. And it's like enlightening that is, it's like, oh yeah, it's cool. It's like, bro, like, how many people do you do that with, and then you end up getting screwed over? Like, always ask for vouchers.
Oh,
if anybody's asked it, no, we're not going to put in a trading feature in 7.0 or 7.x.
It does nothing for the, like, as much as, like, it'd be cool, it does nothing for the game. It doesn't.
No.
And that's just being honest. Like, that can be not what people want to hear, or that's just honest. It does nothing for the game.
No, one thing it does is that there's a reason why there's a lot of people addicted to it,
Yeah, that's true. You have collectors and stuff.
Yeah,
That's why.
Yeah, they're addicted to the game, and it is what it is.
Well, I got addicted to the game, now look where I'm at.
But like, altogether, like, still talking about Joe Spector, sorry. Even though, yeah, he's done everything, I've just known him for a long time, that's it. That's why he's doing it, because I'm not saying it's true or not. I could be possibly new and come up to him. He could probably scam. Yeah? If that makes sense for you lot. I've just known him for a long time. I've been in most of his teams and everything, done nothing wrong. But like, I understand where you guys are coming from. Threatening family should never happen. That is just disrespectful, mean. I don't think that's just understandable.
No, and I've been in the game in a long time, and he's definitely scared. He's definitely a scam.
Bro, there's proof all over Facebook. I've made a video on it. That's how bad it is.
He definitely. He's definitely a scammer.
I've definitely seen it.
I'm gonna tell you my Joe Spector story.
Oh God.
I used to be on that team, Polo Club, and then we went to the Inmates. So that's when I met him. He was on the Inmates. So, and I had some cars, and I was like, oh, anybody need, I think it was Evo. I bought like 600 of them or something. I said, you can grab some from this account. If anybody want to grab the password, this before I knew it. And he goes, oh, I'll take the password. Something inside is like, no, I'm not going to give this guy the password. So he never actually scared me, but that's how I met the guy. And this was, you talking 3-something years ago, man.
But I've never spoke to him. And like anything like that, other than after I had seen that he was a scammer and I saved people from getting scammed by him,
Yeah.
he would message me, "Oh, I'm gonna kill your," this stuff that he does, and it is what it is. Do I think he's gonna show up? No, and I would be delighted if he did. But it is. I mean, I don't know.
Heck, he's threatening me.
Wait, he's threatening
I
you?
live by the saying, "Once a scammer, always a scammer."
Yeah.
I live that online in racing rivals. I live by that. It doesn't matter who you are. There's been people that I've done millions of deals with, gone first, that I would swear up and down like they're legit as hell. Once they scam, no.
Yeah, it's
I'll be
understandable.
on my team likewise, man. That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, bud. Can't help you. So much accomplished in the little break that I made from turf. You know,
Oh, God.
I never really realized how much it controlled, how much of my life I wasted on it. You know.
Yeah.
I didn't waste time on it.
It was fun.
dude, I'm running like a 3-man team right now. We're almost top 25. We were supposed to be a win team.
There was, I think it was the Gallardo RE, or, I forget.
Super grass.
Yeah, that was a while back ago. I remember I was on Forbidden Level, and like, we're just going to try and get, in the top 25, maybe just hover around in the top 100. And without even really, we just all got on, went ham, and all of a sudden we're just hanging around in the top 5.
That's awesome.
And that's like when I raced with Pigpen, we were just supposed to be a top 100, and then
Yeah. It's only got to first place, you know.
You guys got first place.
Oh, God. What's it?
There should be like a wall, where you can go back and relive all your top 1 moves.
there would be
And it's just going to be you. What are you talking about?
yeah, it'd be too many. What are you talking about? Like, you just want to log
I just want to be
You want a Trinity wall, don't you? I see what it is.
Look at it, man.
He wants a wall dedicated to drama TV. That's what he wants.
Like this is Lex. It should be called Lex's wall.
And that ain't right.
Well,
There's people that been with me the whole time that want probably more than I have. And I've been doing this since the Rival Warrior days, so you can kind of think how long that's been. I was actually on that team.
What was that guy? Alpha Wolf? What was his name? He used to throw pinks all the time. I used to love taking Chris cars. That's the one guy from Rivals Warriors that I remember.
Who again? Say something like a hint.
His name was Alpha Wolf. That was his IGN.
I think he's still around. I think you know who I think that is. He used to sell a lot of cars. I haven't seen him in a while. His name Hernandez or something like that. They just changed their name. They still here.
Oh, God, everyone's turning out.
You guys be perfect or what?
No one can be perfect, but yeah.
You guys want to do my points for me?
no. Yeah, sure. Give me your account.
I put 30K min, no min, no car, and I'm like, damn it.
I'm just taking it slow this tough, to be honest. Just taking it easy. Oh no, I think I've just dropped low.
Bro, I have 80 HSVs that I got stocked that I've got to.
Oh wait, no, sorry. I've got 300 cars, D to R3 to tune. I'm just mental.
Now, I have maybe 2,000 that I need to tune. I'm not tuning.
I got
2,000.
3,270, and I deleted about 400 cars off my account.
Okay, sorry. For the people that's got like over 2,000 cars, sorry. By the time you work your ass off for 400 cars, you'll be dead. All right. Let me tell you this right
I'm
now.
just gonna let it go, and wherever I land, I land. If I can use the car, great. If not, I'll look at it. That's it.
But it's just gonna take so long. Like I've been tuning all day. Okay, it doesn't seem like I have, but I've been tuning JDMs, everything, just max. I'm just like, it's mental how long it takes. But thankfully they reduced the time. All right, because if they didn't, I wouldn't be tuning. Let me tell you this right now. Oh, Lex, have you seen the chat very quickly?
Me? Hold on.
I'll send you something now.
Oh, man. So I gotta go do my points. 30,000.
There's nothing else that's about to happen. It's gonna be like 3,000-4,000 crush.
One and done.
You know, I went on, I lost like 3 picks in a row. I'm like, nah, not gonna do this.
Dude, the new tuning system, ever since everything turned one on the delivery times went down a lot too. I think I bought and maxed 50 EVOs between when I woke up on Friday morning, which was around like 7 o'clock, to when the event started. So 12 hours, that's with 8-hour work day as well.
I wish there was like a system. Like, I know this will never come out. I know this for a fact, unless they have some excellent, like, I don't know, programmers or so, which they probably do. I want, like, you know how people tune, like, 50 Evos, 100 Civics or so. I was thinking, like, they could do a quick tune for every single car, like stage 1 upgrades, stage 2s, and like then we just do the rest on our own, just so we can save a lot of time. But I know that won't come. But I have that good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that right now. In fact.
Well, there was a quick tune for a single car.
I was wondering for like multiple cars, like you can choose up like approximately 10 cars. You can quick tune them all like to stage 1s, stage 2s, whatever etc. car it is, like a D class. You can max it to stage 2, but if you do like an A class, you can only do stage 1. So it's just quicker for the others, just to save time in that. Because if they do something.
Going forward into turf wars and whatnot, then you're not going to need 100 cars to participate in turf wars. You're not going to need 60 cars to participate in turf war.
Yes. Like it's like with me. It seems like I do a lot of points. Indeed, I do 100k to 250k, 300k or more, possibly. I don't tune much. I probably tune a maximum of 10 like D-class cars, but I will make about 100k with all those cars in together. Because I use the same cars I do every single task, so that means that I'm good at them. And afterwards, practice, you'll gain it, and after just the wins, you'll be done. Like, I don't understand how people can tune 50 Evos and possibly like make lower than what I make, but I use only 10 cars or so.
Well, here, Kid Booster was asking, it's like, okay, where is it? If we get no engine damage, why have more than one car, one of the same car max? Well, we have talked about painting eventually being a thing for legacy cars.
Yeah, that's what I want.
If you only have one maxed C28, if there ever comes a time that you want to use the C28 and you lose it in paints, well, if you only have one maxed, you're SOL now.
You're basically fucked.
You're in trouble.
But that's what I've always had in mind. Like, I don't understand. Like, I think it was you, Lex, didn't you? You made 100 Civics, right?
Yes.
How much points did you make with that?
I made, I think it was 230 or something like that.
230k with 100 TCs. So if we did that quick maths, I do an average. So I made 100k with 10 TCs. That's about 10k per car. That's when it was like the 1.5k area per crush, I think. So I done about at least 5 crushes with each car, which 5 to 7 crushes. I was just using one. I could technically use about 20 to 30 TCs and I'll make the same points. As long as I'm still good in the TCs.
Well, that really comes down to anything. If you're good with the car, you don't need a whole bunch of them. You just wreck base and call it good.
I just never tune.
I do with any car.
I just rarely tune, that's it. Like, if you see me streaming and I tune approximately like I did with A-Class. I tuned 3 BMWs and I made about 10k with that. I was fine with that because I had no pinks with it. But like, I'm just okay with what cars I use. I don't care what car it is, I'll just tune a low amount of them, but I'll still make my min and everything. You don't need a lot of cars to make one thing. That's what I reckon.
No, but you know, what it is when you know, and again, I just threw that out there. I don't really know how many points I did.
Yeah.
I know I did a lot.
Yeah, come on.
It gives me the freedom to just pick non-stop every race.
Yeah, it's understandable. If you're just doing it for the fun of it, or like you actually want to make your mint, okay, that's fine. It's absolutely fine. Because I just do it for the wall. But if I had like 100 TCs, like, you know, Pigpen loves them as well, same as me. I love them to pieces. If I just had 100, I wouldn't care who I pinks, to be honest. I'd be the same as anyone else. I could pink, say, Jetta, a TC, Corollas, darts, focus, anything. I wouldn't care less because you just got multiples and you just want fun. But for the people that want to tune and actually make them in, I just reckon just tuning a small amount was fine. That's my opinion.
No, because I can't do that because I pink until I lose them.
See, that's the thing with me.
And if I, you know, what getting 100 of them does for me is making sure that I make sure I lose every single one of them. So I just build 100 of them. I'm gonna make sure I lose 100 picks.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. And that's with anything that's in my garage, unless it's given to me from like a sub or something, it's getting maxed and it's getting pinked. Yes.
I can't pinks anymore. The amount of times I've been lagged and screwed just because or like the glitch when it counts down from 3, 2, 1, then you shift or so, it just skips from 3 to 1 in the instant. I'm just like, that's a massive glitch, and I just lost my car. Like, I've had that many times.
What device are you running?
I'm running a S6 Edge.
Yeah, the Edge has some lag to it.
Oh, does it?
That's not that phone because I got a Note 8. I got a Tab. I got a Galaxy Tab. So the Androids, for some reason, they're hit or miss. Some days you can't.
Yeah.
You get 001.
But like, I can't use like an iPhone. I need something massive for me to shift with. If I use a tiny like device, like not tiny, but like a medium size, I cannot do nothing with it. My fat fingers will just smack something. I'll delete something also by accident. Like, I need something massive. But like, what's it again?
I've got I used to play on an S4 way back in the day, and then I moved up to an iPad Air 2, and I will never go back from a tablet.
I never didn't know if anyone had the same problem, but like, if I'd race, like at one point, like maybe once in a month or so, it would happen. Like, I'd do a pink set, 3, then straight to 1. It would literally not count 3, 2, 1, because I always count in my head. That's how I get like my launches. I don't have to look at anything. I just do it. And after that, at one point, it just does it, and I'm just like, I just lost a car just because of a damn glitch or a lag. I'm just like, come on. It's just annoying for me though.
But I'm hoping that this, you know, it should bring back the game.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah.
Everyone can't say much.
Everything that everybody's hyping it up to be, I really do.
Yeah, I'm like
spot in people's mouths because of 6.0 and people didn't like it. But you can't please everybody. That's just the bottom line. There's always going to be people that, why can't you do this? Well, go code your own game. Go pay for the market and do it yourself.
Yeah.
But it's like others.
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I mean, go make your own. And you know, it's funny when 6.0 came out. I remember going to that council, and it was like they amped it up to be this super awesome thing, and they showed us some of the build stuff, and it looked pretty good on there. But there were still some major visual flaws. And they're like, we're gonna get all that stuff worked out. We're gonna get that stuff worked out. And when it released, it was terrible. Oh my gosh, it was nothing like what we saw and what we talked about and all that kind of stuff. And I remember having posted all these videos and all these snapshots and sneak peeks for 6.0 when they came out. And then when it came out, I was like, oh snap, I don't feel so hot right now.
Now, when it comes to that, obviously y'all test it before you release it. So when you test it, you're like, okay, well this is good, let's release it. Have y'all figured out like what changes in that? Is it because it becomes like max or like? I mean, I feel like y'all wouldn't change anything. Y'all would just open it up for everybody else. So
No,
is there
Mr. You know, and I'll attest to this. They do test things out. They let us test things. But what happens is, you know, for us, it works great. And then as soon as it gets released to the masses, all hell breaks loose. It worked great with us, you know. It's
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out,
how
is
it's going to act when it hits the public, you know.
Yeah, is there something that changes in between that, like coding?
There's so many different
Oh,
devices
right.
that
So-
test everything, you know.
Well, that's just a problem with making any app, really. One of the big uphill challenges for when 6.0 came out, Glue basically had the idea that the game needed a graphics overhaul, and 5.3 was super stable, super stable. People loved playing it. The game didn't have any hiccups or flaws. I don't remember there even being a whole bunch of glitches or anything. But they wanted. But that was an easily solvable problem.
Exactly.
But for whatever reason, they wanted to come out with a whole new graphics system, so we got a whole new graphics system. And with that, the shaders and the things that made 6.0 look like it did were not optimized at all for mobile devices. And it caused a ton of problems. So one thing we've had to do is go back and rip out and change all that stuff. And we're doing as much as we can as fast as we can. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff we're probably still not even going to be able to fix just at this time that we'd love to fix. But it's just one of those things. We'll eventually get to it.
Okay. Now I know this goes back. I feel like I'm one of the little. When's it coming out? When's it coming out? But, it's just y'all. I know you don't have to answer it like to exact, but I'm sure y'all have at least an idea of when you want it ready by.
Oh yeah.
It's just getting that hard part.
That was last month. No, but in all seriousness, yeah, we do have an idea of when we want it to come out. We're working as far as we can to get it to come out, and we're going to make sure all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. And that's why we're going to do the beta testing thing. I mean, it's not really a beta test because the game's already out, but we're going to use a bunch of stuff to make sure everything's good, everything's right. And the biggest difference between like 6.0 and 7.0 is 6.0 changed graphics. That was pretty much all 6.0 did. 7.0 doesn't. We're not changing graphics. We're not trying to make cool visual things. I mean, there's the world map, but that's not only a visual thing. That's also a fix to how the flow is for interacting with the game. And we're making sure that runs on low-end devices and whatnot. We actually, a 3D artist and one of the lead engineers went back and forth for a couple of days trying to figure out how to make it run super smooth on a low-end device. Because actually, what our target is, if we do something, we want to make sure we can get 60 frames per second consistently, or as close to that as possible. So, yes, performance is always a thing. But 7.0 is not, like I said, it's not about a graphical change. It's about doing things changes. It's about giving players more things to do, more features and stuff like that than anything.
Now, I got a question because I know this. I don't know if you've already answered this, and I'm sure you've been asked this a lot. But with the 1RC thing and the hiccup, was it a coding issue, or was it like y'all just was it something that was done to prevent like everything costing 1RC?
Oh, actually, it was there's certain things. All right, so there's what's called the pursuit, and that means the first time user experience. And that is the very first portion of the game where you get introduced into the D-Class campaign, where Alex kind of walks you through everything. Mm-hmm. Dropping the RC down to 1 for parts actually broke it. So we had to go back and figure out how to fix that. And after we fixed it, then we released it. But yeah, that's what happened.
It was nothing major, but I was just curious because I'm nosy as hell. So.
Ask away. If I can answer, I will. If I can't, I'll tell you I can't.
Oh, I just wanted to say 2 things quickly.
Yeah.
Everyone, thanks for 320 subs. And second, is there going to be like a for sure thing that we're going to be able to Pink's Legacy versus Legacy? Would there be like a certain wording in a way?
I don't know when it's going to happen. I know that it will happen. I just don't know the when of it. It will happen. It's a promise thing, and it's not just coming from me. Colby said it too, so it is a thing. It will be a thing. It's just a matter of time.
Now, when it comes to legacy events, obviously that's what it just asked. You answered. Now, the rewards, is that going to be, I'm assuming that's going to be for the current garage, not the legacy garage, if there is rewards, right? Obviously, there's.
Oh, yeah. It'll be new stuff.
Okay.
Oh, Joe Spector just says, yeah, 115k gems, yeah. My Subi Sport is 115k gems to buy back, bro. I've been putting mills after mills into this, so that's why. A rim where? No, I just put every single inches into my car, bro. Literally, just got every single rims, basically. I bought every single rims myself and everything. Even the mill rims and everything.
Yeah,
Carry on.
I've never been a fan of like rim wars and like just doing that to cars because I don't know, like.
I only done it because I love Subi Sports. I love them to death. They are such a nice car. Sounding is wonderful. I just wanted to have something that's a rim haul that I can keep in my mind that I know I've done some work into something. But like everything I've got, like even the 1 mil rims, any rims that you're seeing right now, if you guys are looking at my streams, anything, I've got all the sizes for them. I spent about 15 or 20 mil just on this Subi Sport. Even though it is a cloned, unfortunately, but it's still a hell of a good job. I love it.
It's just, like I said, I'm a pinker. I like any car in my garage.
You don't care.
I can't do that.
You just don't care what you do, to be honest. Like, I'm not saying in that way, but what's up, Frank the Tank? And you just don't care what you paint, to be honest. You're not like that guy, oh, I got that car I love. You're just like, fuck it, let's go. Let's make something happy.
I still have my cars that I love, but I still paint them.
Yeah, it's understandable. I think we got a question from Chris. The legacy cars may be pinkable, but I really want to know when the full update comes out, if in the old garage, if you can pink anything out of them, or will they be locked?
They're going to be locked for a while, I assume. Since
your legacy cars will be locked for a little while.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then obviously 6.5, I think that's what it is. Anything from 6.0 and 7.0 won't be interchangeable.
Correct.
It's kind of like.
Sorry.
Now, whenever have y'all gone this far to where when everything gets settled out and you have, is there going to be a filter between like legacy garage and current garage, or?
It'll be 2 completely different garages.
Okay. And then when it comes out, is legacy garage still just going to be for like just special events, or is there going to be like legacy lobbies?
Legacy. Well, at 7.0, there will just be legacy events, and it will be an event where you compete and you have the opportunity to win some cool stuff.
Mm-hmm. So is it? I'm assuming so. Basically, what I asked is more of like future thing. Is that something y'all talked about, or is that something that y'all might get into later on? Because I'm sure you want to move forward with the game, obviously.
Oh yeah.
So, I mean, it doesn't necessarily make sense right now to have a legacy, like, lobby. So, I don't know, it's just a question because I'm curious.
Well, when pinking becomes a thing for legacy cars, then I would think that we're going to need some lobbies for you guys to go pink them in. Does that make any sense? And it'll be the old lobby system, not the 7.0 lobby system.
No, you haven't seen it, thanks.
I feel like a lot of questions have already been answered, so I need to tune in more.
Alright, hold on guys, sorry if I just sound a bit angry right now. Okay, Rival Storm, just let me put it to here. You don't have to be disliking to me everything just because I've never done anything to you. You could be salty or whatever, but don't come to my stream saying gay in that last time. That's just disrespectful, right? Because I've never done anything to you. You can show any proof, but don't come up to me like that. Now you're coming up to me right now. Oh, Rival Storm. You're saying right now, hey, but before you were saying gay to me when I wasn't doing anything with Daniel or anything. But you can say what you want, bro. But anyways.
Rival Storm, he's like 8 years old, so.
No, he's actually 13. But he says so much crap. He acts like he's so hard, but he really isn't. Like, no offense to anyone else. But like, yeah. Very rude.
Hey, everybody's welcome to their opinions. That's all I'm gonna say. I've heard all of them.
Yeah, you're talking to somebody that receives death threats daily.
Yeah, now they think it's me doing it. Why did you ban me, Lex?
Oh, that was a good go shift. Oi. Oi. Man's balling, eh? Bang. Eh.
It's still going like on Drama House. If I ever have a problem, I just tag Matt. I don't tag you. I don't tag Mike.
Oh, that's a 6. Is it 7.647 good for an N6RR? Just asking.
7.6 what?
7.647.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's my first race. But yeah, keep it up.
Well, I like those shifts, so.
Yeah, I love go shifting. Go shifting was my main thing I started with, to be honest. Go shifting anything. I've just been up to it. I guess thanks, Rival Storm.
We can talk.
What else to race? There's not much cars. Everyone just changes other cars, slow cars. So annoying. Was hidden by Dr. Daddy. Jeez.
Well, look at his name.
Yeah, but I don't know who the hell that is. Fuck you. Damn it, I wanted to do it. Bryan, you can do it next time if it happens again. Don't worry. No, I'm not pinking, man. I'm not pinking the really crap N6R for top 5 or top 1 or doing.
Don't be scared.
What's up, Dirty Hammer, man? What's good, man? What's up, Peckass? I think I said it right. What's good, bro? It's my turn again. Nah. But I think everyone should just calm down. As they're understanding what you're saying now in like your updates and everything, I think they're starting to like what's happening, like the updates and that. So I think they're gonna be okay. I reckon. Because I'm loving the update. Even though we haven't got it, but I'm actually well hyped for it. As soon as it drops, I'm playing it. I'm bumming it.
Oh, I am too. I've already played Song Not Work.
What's up, Dionez? What's up, bro? But I'm literally gonna bum it. I won't care.
Like this is the only game I play religiously.
Yeah, that's literally it. This is the only game I play. Otherwise, I play another game to get gems or so. That's literally all I do. This game I've played constantly.
I do this on my live streams and stuff, but like this game has kept me out of so much trouble. Like I love racing, and if I wasn't doing it in the game, I would be out in the street doing it. So, like as corny and as like immature, I guess that sounds, it's kept me out of trouble.
Hold on. What's
Same here, man.
Yeah, there are definitely worse things you can do than play Racing Rivals. I mean, crack's a hell of a drug.
Craig said 7. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
No, and think about, all the cool stuff that happens from playing Race Rivals. I mean, you meet a lot of people. You meet people that you never thought you'd have met.